Hello, my name is Vanessa Ponte, and I'm the founder of Mom Health Multiple Sclerosis. I have MS, and I've had MS for 11 and a half years now, and just like everybody else, I had a lot of questions. And if you want to learn more now about my life, about stuff that I'm doing, definitely go to my website, which is www.momhealthmultiplesclerosis.com. So now let's talk about the diet. My diet is going through a change right now because I am resolving to try to figure out how to work with my diet to help with me with my progression in MS. I've tried a lot of different techniques to see if I could help myself, and I've exercised. I've done all types of exercise. I started cutting things out of my diet, and I'm seeing it's helping me, such as I cut out gluten from my diet completely. I try to. It seems like it's so hard to do that too, because in our products, everything has gluten. So it's really about reading the labels to see what has gluten, and anything that has wheat has gluten. There's no way around it. It has gluten, and that book, which was it's called Wheat Belly. Good book to learn the Lancet. And the name of the researcher who published the study, his name is Dr. Roy L. Swank. Dr. Roy L. Swank, he himself also suffered from MS, and he was inspired to understand how does fat influence the progression of MS. So in his study, he showed it's called the effect of low saturated fat diet in early and late stages of multiple sclerosis. In this study, he worked with 144 individuals, either they were mild, moderate, or severe disability. In this study, he found that fat seems to be influencing the progression of a person who their diet actually influences how they progress over life. It was a 35-year study, and he found that people who follow that diet progress little to none in their lifetime of 35 years, at least in that study. But those who decide to not follow the diet and do whatever they wanted, they progressed more, and some died from related causes of MS. And so that was for me a eye opener. I had never seen that study before, and I thought I was surprised that not even the MS Foundation doesn't talk about it. Also, now finally the foundation is showing that omega-3 is important to include in your diet. But for them, you get the capsule. For Dr. Swag, he says eat fish. Get it from your diet. And you could get it from your diet by eating fish. So what I'm doing now is that I will be having a vegan plus fish diet. This will allow me to get the omega-3s that I need. I'm still probably going to take the capsule, but it's going to be just extra capsule of omega-3s to help me work with what my body demands. And it's helping me to decide what I'm going to be eating is this book. This book is by Glenn Ackerman. He is a family practitioner, and he's a doctor that has worked with a lot of patients, and he has created a way for people to consider working with their diet. It's called the we. We means work with the practitioner or work with yourself to get educated and to eat accordingly. And so in this book, there has a lot of good information about what to eat. And this is what my diet is going to be based on, and stuff that's from this book. I could make another video to talk about it, but this is something that I feel very strongly about, and I will be following this. So, I'm in different clothes. The reason why is because this is the third day of me trying to make this video. As you see it behind me, it's actually a wall. On my wall is actually paintings of my children. When you're a mother, it's interesting. You want to do things, but then your timeline, everything gets adjusted, especially if you're a stay-at-home mom. Everything gets adjusted when related to your children. And that's pretty much what's been happening. I've been working with my time to try to make a video. So I excuse myself from the stuff that my mistakes. And I really do hope that you are enjoying the video. There's some things I need to clarify. The study of Roy Swank, it was actually a 34-year study. The three groups who participated in that 34 study were all given a diet which was 20 grams of fat daily. They had to eat 20 grams of fat daily, and it was a veggie and fish diet. Also, the people who had in the study, the results showed that it was most effective with the people who were in the mild stage, but in general, people who were on the diet did much better versus the people who broke the diet and didn't do anything about it, and they ate other things. So that's what the clarification I need to give, and also an invitation. I really want to do this diet, and one of the things that came up, and I'm so excited about it, is that in Juice Plus, they're going to be doing something that's called Shred 10. It's a tool to help people to work with unhealthy habits to replace it with healthy habits. And if you're interested in joining me, I would love to see if we could have, there's going to be a private Facebook group who's going to be working on this. It's a 10-day opportunity, and we're going to be doing this on February 13th. If you're interested, please leave a comment below and tell me if you're interested, if you're not interested, and I'll seek you, and if you say that, whether you're interested, and I'll send you a clip of what it requires, the diet, which is not major, but there are some things that we're going to be all doing, which is to try to replace the unhealthy habits, to be able to replace it with healthy habits. This for me is going to be a lifetime change. This is going to be, it's not just a diet, it's a life event change for me, because I'm going to do this. I really want to be with my children when I get older. I want to be active. I want to be able to, this is for me, this is a great shot to be able to make sure that my progression is not going to be severe. If it increases, it'll be little. It's not going to be a lot. And I want to see if you are interested in joining me. And thank you for watching this video. You survived. I survived. Yay! And so I look forward to having another video. And probably I'll be talking about Swank, with the diet, what he's talking about. I definitely will be sharing what I found on the book during those 10 days into the private Facebook group. And possibly actually at the end of the 10 days, I could then make a video about what happened, and then we're all happy. So we all sort of participated. So those who don't want to participate in it, those who participate in it, we all find out the same information, which is pretty cool. But the people who are in that group, they are able to use it. So I think that's a great idea. So thank you, and have a great day. God bless.